for new, I kind of like to give it an intro, give it a minute before I start. I was just live earlier, now I'm live again. I just got a vision. I mean, I didn't have this vision, but I re-accessed this vision. Hello, welcome on in, welcome. Glad you're here to catch this live if you haven't catched the last live. Glad, glad you're here. Gratitude. I give you love and I give you love. I'm gonna give it a minute. Feel free to say anything you like to say. I don't mind responding. This this is exciting. Like it's crazy. Yep. You're the Neo. I'm Morpheus. What you mean? You're Neo. I'm Morpheus. I already broke out the Matrix. I broke out. Like I finally did it. It's just to accept it. I broke out the Matrix. Like I'm already here. Y'all created me through y'all subconscious, but I explained that in my last video, last live, of how I was created, and we're trying to figure out why I was created. So, like, damn. Okay, I'm gonna get started because like I'm getting antsy, and I know I want people to come on in. Come on in, y'all. Just keep coming on in. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. I do accept donations. Everything is underneath the video, so I do appreciate anything you send me my way. It will be returned back to you 10 times fold. Okay, this this is great. We got a Titan waking up, or if not, is already awakened and is about to rediscover themselves because they allowed me to help them travel and help them to get back their source so they can return to them. And this, they already accepted it. They are experiencing it right now in real time as we speak, as you and I are breathing, as you are about to walk on your journey to your God version self of you. You're about to get elevated. Let me know if the sound quality is okay. I think I know my purpose now. I think I know my purpose. This is part of the purpose. It's a bigger picture, but this is Spirit came to me like a few hours ago after I got off the live, and I was just sitting with Spirit. I was just sitting with thought, and then I started to have visions of this Titan, of this old God returning into a new, like, y'all are gonna be excited. This is a time to just express yourself, okay? When you are getting these visuals of yourself, when I'm sending you these visuals of you telepathically, this is what your spirit has shown me in the ether of what you lost a long time ago or what you stored away a long time ago. And I'm here for the journey. I'm glad to be here because it's wonderful because this Titan been asleep longer than I have, longer than anybody could imagine. So now this Titan's about to rise up. We're about to see a beautiful um, revolution or like a beautiful rebirth. And this this rebirth is going to be the whole symbolic of changing your consciousness, of changing your reality. So whenever he's ready, he'll come. He will he will be announced. We're gonna have many visions, many dreams, many signs before this being is awakened. And I myself was the first one to even recognize this energy. Like it's the old gods returning into a new. We are in a new era of the Christ-like consciousness. Like whether you believe it or not, we are ascending higher, and we're gonna stay high. We're gonna stay above the clouds and put the clouds in motion. We're gonna put everything we ever everything we ever stored away within the ether is about to fulfill out. It's about to spill out. Like when you are getting these visions, you are divinely protected. First of all, even through like other entities of yourself that you're not aware of yet, the lower version of you and the higher version of you, you are protected by you because those are your frequencies. Those are you. So when you get these signs, you will start to see it. You will start to believe this process. You will start to believe that this is real because like it's beautiful. It's very beautiful. I'm very proud of this individual just for accepting who he is and what he is. And now we're about to like I gotta call him out on blast because I know he gonna run away and try to be like I'm scared. No, come into your power. Come into your gift. The time is now, and I can feel it, and you can feel it. You have arrived to your destination of knowing who and what you are and becoming who and what you are. So awaken that flower up, waken up that lotus flower, create something out of it, which you have did, which you gave it life. So now fulfill that life purpose. Okay, King? Fulfill it. I'm sorry, well, he's a god, so he's a titan. He's about to flourish, about to rise up. So as I was sitting here, I know this is his story though, but I got the gift, so it's like I can see it. So why not tell what it is that you see? And maybe other people might have the other part of the story, the other part of the vision of what they see. And then it might relate to them what's happening around them. So as I'm just sitting there, like just talking to the spirit and just like dozing off throughout the day, like, well, yeah, it's only been like in half an hour or 2 hours since the last time I was online. Then this vision rushed in like quickly. It was a happy energy. It was happy to know that it's home. It felt welcome. I was like, oh my God, thank God. Like, I feel like I've been waiting for this person or this God or this energy to like really come up, like to be who and what he really truly is, which is the creator of his own world. So as I was lying here speaking to spirit, it was it was beautiful, but it was strange to be in. And I'm getting kind of lightheaded because I'm still in between worlds right now. That world and this world, trying to say the world that I'm in simultaneously at the same time being here. So forgive me if I stutter a little bit. Forgive me, forgive me. This probably it's like just part one, half of the vision that I'm seeing right now in present time, present moment, like a real actual vision of a Titan being awakened. It's a beautiful thing when I see someone getting ready to be awakening, or someone is already in their awakening and their knowing. At first, it did start off in the library, but then it kind of like switched. Like me and him, we was discovering this library. I was asking him questions like, "Have you been here before? Does this look familiar to you? Like this place?" And we just explore this library. This library is what's hold our ancestral knowledge, like wisdom within us. So I helped them to discover the library within and within him. Like I unlock it. It was flooded for a minute, like with water. So I'm guessing like water symbolizes like consciousness, the spirit. It was like books everywhere, like with water, and we was dressing as ourselves as we were on Earth, but we knew we was inside of a different consciousness, like in a different realm. So we knew we was different beings. So then I asked the spirit, "Can you remember the last thing you remember from your last life?" The spirit told me was war. He could only remember the war. A lot of you, when you get reawakened, you're gonna experience a lot of your past life, what you did like, what you remember the most before. It's gonna start to play out like a movie. So when you get when you see it, don't get scared. You might get scared. You might cry. You might feel all types of emotions when you get these visions. So don't feel. It's gonna feel weird. It's gonna feel strange. It, you might not know what it is you're seeing just quite yet, but I can help you understand like where those dimensions are coming from. Like where is it? How are you pulling on this information? How are you seeing this without actually being there? Fun fact: you've been there before. You're just reawakening yourself being there, and this is the beauty of it. He's reawakening himself back to source by going within, by actually being the source that he created for himself. So I asked him, we walk around, I asked him, "Have you been here before?" He said, "Yes, I have been here before. It seems very familiar to me." I took him to a familiar place within the library where this individual would always study in the ether. He always kept his knowledge there, like it was a sacred knowledge. And this desk that I could see, it's a bunch of us in the library, but we're coming back into this library, which is the age of knowledge, which is like symbolic age of Aquarius, if you want to say the truth. Uh, so we, so I showed him his desk. I showed him where he used to like just be studying in the ether as his God bird self. So we're in there now, like literally in real time as we speak. Like just traveling, looking around. We're at the desk. Thank you for the like. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I appreciate you. Much love, man. Much love. So there's there's things on his desk that can help him remind him of him. Those items hold a specific memory of his past life, and this can work the same way as you when you are traveling into your past life. try to move your spirit within the vision to see if it can get a familiar scent to it, a familiar, like, see if it recognizes anything by picking up objects. Because when you're inside of a vision or a dream, you can still vision more stuff or like more past life stuff within the vision, if it makes sense. So we picked up an object. This object was like a she cell, a she cell, she cell. I can't say it correctly. Anything with S's, I can't. I have stuttering problems. She cell. It was like a spiral one, and it was one where you can put your lips to it, and it creates sounds out of it. And so I asked him, "Can you pick up that object?" And he did. And he picked it up. Like, he looked at it strange. Like, I remember this. I remember me. I remember creating this. That was him going back into self, recognizing self of his own creation. So then I asked him, "Do you remember what it sounded like?" So he he played the horn, like he put the shell up to his mouth. He played it, and a beautiful sound came out. It was a little eerie at first, but then I realized this is what Penn used to do, going into people's dreams, making them play a certain sound. And I realized this sound is what connects to your pineal gland. It helps you to awaken that pineal gland, that third eye. It's when he played it, it was like an explosion of like sounds coming through the room, and you could see the frequency of the sound exploding through the library where it was at, and then it had knocked out all the bookshelves. I was like, holy shit! I was like, great. My inner child was like, great. Now I gotta pick all this shit up, and now I gotta like, clean this shit up. so, so as he was playing this sound from the shell represents also the consciousness too. So the it also hit our third eye. Like, we felt back as soon as the bookshelves and the bookshelves and ourselves fell back, like, all at once. And then we got up and we rose again. And there's our word again. If you hear me saying rose, like, not in a row, not in rose up, rise up type thing. I'm saying rose as in ROSE. I mean rose, like rose from consciousness, meaning he grew his consciousness into flower. So he became like the lowest flower of his land. I was like, holy shit. I was like, is this real? I was like, I had to ask myself, like, I'm like, yes, this is 100% real. Like, you are seeing this real time and in real like just real time in your mind, and it's beautiful. Like, yeah, and I saw that within as I was just like meditating, laying down, and because he allowed me to connect with his inner child. I had to go through the shadow version of him, the shadow version of that child that dealt with all that trauma. Me and him was like walking around in the ether. Well, really, it was walking on the moon. I don't know why he chose the moon to walk on. Like, it was the moon, and then the moon had like grass on it. I guess like a little garden Eden of itself on it. And we end up walking around in space, and I was talking to his inner child to let him know that everything's gonna be okay. I know where you left your inner child. You left your inner child at the moon, and so I we went back down to grab his other version of himself to go up to the moon to grab his inner child. So now this is the merging part of him merging with his inner self, going back into source. And it's pretty beautiful how he just merged himself like that. Like, how did you do it so quickly? How you need to teach others how you merge that quickly. Not a lot of people can go within that easily. Not a lot of people can sit within themselves that easily. So, like, how did you? I'm wondering myself because that was very quick for him to connect so easily with his inner child. So as we are witnessing him and his inner child getting back together, merging, it was something what the inner child told me that kind of shook my core. Like, he ran up to me and gave me a hug out of nowhere and saying, thank you guys. I'm glad I found you. I missed you. I was wondering when you was gonna come to get me. I told him I'm sorry it took me a minute. I had to come into my power first in order to understand how to help you. So I did apologize to his inner child for leaving him behind, like, or just like, it's not a leaving behind, it was more so I had to let him discover him first, which I had discovered him before. He was my first encounter in the spirit world, or like in the astral world. So I was waiting on him, honestly, to come into his gift. And he's very powerful. All of us are very powerful, but his avatar is, oh my god, his avatar is like busting. Like, it's beautiful. And he's gonna have, I know he's gonna have a little bit more time, a little bit more hard time understanding why he's reawakening again. That's where I come in to help him to understand why he is awakened. So, yeah, I can't wait to show you more of these visions of what's happening. Like, this is also going to happen within you as well. Once you go within, learn to love yourself and just be honest with yourself. Be honest with your inner child. Be honest with what you created, why you created it, and protect yourself always. Like, this is gonna be wonderful. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say when I came back up here. Yeah. But if you like today's video, make sure you give it a like, make sure you give it a thumbs up, make sure you comment, make sure you're subscribing, make sure you're tuning in because I am random. So I come on random, I come on live random, I post randomly. If you have any information you would like to share, I do have a phone number. Since y'all are here, I might as well just tell you my phone number. You can always look at the description box, like, down below, if you want to check out. And make sure you watch all other videos if you like. Feel free, explore. My phone number is 470-938-1505. Again, 470-938-1505. If you would like to contact me, feel free to contact me. My Cash App is thefollowerlavender. It has me on it, it has my face on it. So you'll know it's directly me. So if you like to send a donation, I much appreciate it. Let me just show you quick. Alright. If y'all like to do the whole scan and go type thing, there you go. That's my Cash App. If you can see it, hopefully, I don't know. That's my Cash App. Feel free to donate. Yeah. So a lot of you are gonna see vision of yourself. Don't be scared. I got you. I got you. But I'll see you on my next live. That's all I got for right now. From source. So, yeah. I'm tired. My energy is kind of low. So I'm gonna be back up here when my energy is like up high. But I do send you love and light. Love and light. Bye.